Today's topic is how can people trust you if you can't even trust yourself? And this is easily one of my favorite topics because this is something I needed to learn on my own. And the sad part is, a lot of us in today's reality don't even trust ourselves. And that in itself is one of the worst things because we tend to say things, say we're going to do things, and we don't fully commit and we end up failing ourselves. And it comes to a point where if you do that long enough and you do that for a, a lot of times, like you do it more than 4 times, you start to not trust yourself, and that in turn makes you less happy because if you are someone that can't even trust yourself, think about it this way. You you can't even hold yourself accountable, and if you can't hold yourself accountable, then most likely you are not doing things that you need to get done throughout the day in order to be better. And one thing I learned is that I would get mad that people don't trust me, but then I had to take a step back. I had to realize that these people have every right not to trust me because I would not trust myself either, you know? And that was one of the main things that changed in my life once I understood that and held myself accountable. I held myself to a certain standard that each and every time I would say something, I would do it with a definite purpose. I will do it fully. I would fully commit to it so that I would trust myself. Because how can you be a man or a woman and not have trust in your own self? You say you're going to do something and then you don't do it. And then you say you're going to do it again the next week and you don't do it. I'll give you guys an example. If you're someone that's like, I'm going to start the gym this week, I'm going to go full in, yada, yada, yada. And then next thing you know, you don't do it for a whole week. And the next week, you're like, all right, this time I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do it. But then you don't. And then weeks become months. Months becomes years. And that's not good. You could even do the same thing for trying to quit something, like trying to get sober. You're like, this is my last dab. This is what I would say. This is my last dab. This is my last joint I'm smoking. This is my last nicotine. And then the next day, I would get right back to it. And having that sort of trust with yourself is not good because it doesn't feel good to know that you can't commit yourself to something after saying it. And I've been watching One Piece. So for me, the main thing is you see Luffy, bro. I don't know if you guys know One Piece, but Luffy is the guy, or like any anime, any main character, protagonist. They say they're gonna do something and they do it with a full, definite purpose. Like Luffy, for example, he says he's gonna become the king of pirates. And throughout the whole show, that's all he says. And each and every single time he faces someone, he says that he's gonna beat them at any cost. And he ends up doing it, obviously with a little bit of plot armor. But if you fully believe in yourself and you fully lock in and go all in, then nothing can stop you in this life. You can be whoever you want to be. I promise you. Whether it's Luffy or Naruto being the Hokage, whatever you want to do, set your mind to it and fully lock in. Okay? So I wanted to leave you guys with this video. Put in the comments or just to yourself, tell yourself what is it that you want to achieve this month or this year and fully lock in. I'm telling you, if you can get that trust back with yourself, or if you already have it, I'm proud of you. But if you can get that trust back with yourself, you will genuinely become a happier person and people will genuinely appreciate you because a lot of people don't have that. So let's get it going, guys. Love ya.